Okay, guys, let's really focus on the tasks that are really going to move your business forward. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight is what you need to do to be focused and to really do the most bang for your buck, so to speak. So, every day that you set aside time for your power hour, and your power hour is going to be specific time you set aside to work on your business. So whether that be an hour, a half an hour, 15 minutes, whatever you can afford, is these tasks are what you're going to focus on before you do anything else. I know having this business be on Facebook, it's really easy to get sucked in and you do a lot of useless tasks that really don't help you grow. So I'm hoping that by focusing on these tasks, you can really do a lot more in less amount of time. So let's dive right in. The first thing you guys need to focus on is personal development. This was something that I left out of my business for a very long time, years. It was always something I kind of rolled my eyes at. But really, personal development is the key. It really helps build your confidence. It's a great way to learn how to grow in areas that you struggle with. So, for example, social media was a hard thing for me, and I really just decided to take the time and read up on it and start following top coaches and learning what they were doing, how they were posting that made them successful, and really taking notes and starting to implement that into the way I started posting. And that really did help my business take off. The other thing is just learning how to build relationships and really how to connect with people. So important in this business since most of what we do is building relationships. Other great thing is it can give you that confidence, especially as a new coach. You really don't have that confidence that you need to really help fill the need of what people want. So reading personal development daily, even if it's just sitting down for 10 minutes, can really make an impact. You know, other great ways are listening to the national coach calls or just following other top coaches on Facebook and mimicking what they do. I mean, you don't want to copy it word for word, but really just see what they are doing and how you can start to implement that. Okay, after that, it's really time to start down and get down to work. So the first thing you should be doing every day is focusing on finding 2 new finds. Now, these are going to be 2 new friends you add to your Facebook page daily. So, great way for you to do this is just go on to a mutual friends page and just click on their friends and see some of, just scroll through them and start clicking on people that you know that you may not have a close relationship with, but you know them and you have many mutual friends in common. Because when you ask for a friend request for them, you know, they'll probably know who you are. And if they don't, they're going to see, hey, I've got like 20 friends in common with them, so I probably know them. So that's a great way to start. Another way is, you know, friending people from different activities you do, like church, Bible study groups, school activities, sports, the gym, you know, whatever your hobby is. Really start to try to find those people on Facebook, even if you just build a connection, you know, while you're out at the grocery store. Like, bring those people, try to find those people on Facebook. Another great way is to join different online groups. I'm a part of several different groups, and if I start, if I ask a question in those groups, or if I can help answer a question in there, that's a great way to build relationships and add them to your contact list. Okay, the second thing you need to do is you need to do 2 new friendship forming messages a day. Now, these are just a way to bring your cold market list, so those people that you don't have a very good relationship with, don't know them very well, and kind of bring them into your hot market list so that you really know a lot about them and you guys have a good relationship. So, and these messages don't need to be long. They just need to be simple, and just let them know that you're thinking about them and you want to know how they're doing. I've reached out to a couple people that I haven't talked to since high school, and just really sent them a message simply saying, "Hey, it's been forever. How are you doing? I'd love to know what you guys have been up to." Simple. And just really start building that relationship and have a lot of back and forth. And you don't have to mention the business at all, and please don't. But just genuinely find out how they're doing and bring them back into your life. So, another way you can do that if sending out a message is too intimidating is to simply comment on one of their pictures or even like their picture and just start to build the relationship that way. And when you comment or like on a picture, your Facebook page is going to show up when they're scrolling through the news feed. So then they're going to be more inclined to start following you and start seeing how you're doing. So then maybe they'll start commenting on your pictures and you can build a relationship that way. Okay, third thing you need to do, 2 follow-ups. So you've built the relationship up and maybe you guys have kind of lost contact for a couple weeks. So take the time and revisit that conversation. Just kind of check in, see how they're doing. This is also great for people who have kind of mentioned things to you about fitness or weight loss and just kind of never went anywhere. It's a great way to check in with them and just see how they're doing. Again, these don't have to be in-depth messages, just real simple. Hey, I'm thinking about you, how you're doing. Or, I saw that you were, we had the conversation that you were really trying to get back into running. I just wanted to see how that was going. Simple. Okay, the next thing you need to do is 2 invites. So these are going to be 2 invites to challenges you have coming up, either free or maybe an upcoming fitness challenge you're going to put on. So again, these don't need to be long messages, but for your invite messages, you want to send them to people who you already have a close relationship with. So people you have been building that relationship with and you feel close enough that you know what their needs are and you feel comfortable asking them and it won't come across as weird. So what I always tell my coaches is start inviting to challenges when you have a close enough relationship with them that you would invite them to your birthday party. Because then when you send out those invites, they're going to sound genuine and people aren't going to blow you off. They're either going to accept your invite or they're going to say, hey, this isn't a good time for me right now. And that's okay. Just simply add that to your follow-up list. So the other thing you need to focus on is 2 social media posts a day. Now, you really should be focusing on doing 3 to 4 posts a day, and you really want to post those at prime times for your niche. So for me, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so a lot of my followers are on in the morning as they're getting their kids ready to go to school, lunchtime, and in the evening after their kids have gone to bed and they're just kind of relaxing and scrolling through Facebook. So those are going to be the times that I am going to focus on posting because that's when I'm going to have the most views. So you want to do 1 beach body type post a day. Now you don't want it to be a salesy type post, but you want to share with people what you are doing. So what I try to do is, try to do 1 Shakeology post a week and either share a recipe or share what I like about Shakeology or even just have a simple picture of me in the car with the kids with my Shakeology cup. Not even mentioning anything about it, but just having it in the picture. Another thing is post about your workout. What workout did you do? And how do you like it? And how has it worked for you? This is always something I'm posting about because I want people to know I don't go to the gym. I do my workouts at home, and this is why I like it, is because my workout's 25 minutes and I can be done and out the door in 30 minutes tops, and I can do it with my kids home, and I have no excuses. If my kids are sick or, my husband's gone and I can't get to the gym, that's not a problem for me. I can get my workout done and I'm doing it consistently. Another great thing is, share about a transformation story or a success story. People love to see people being successful, and there's always going to be a story that you post that is going to speak to somebody, and that is so important to building up that following and that trust with people. So Facebook is so important, and it's definitely something you need to focus on every single day and being consistent with it, because this is how I've grown my business. 95% of my business I do on Facebook and just posting. And a lot of it isn't posting, buy this challenge pack. No, it's simply showing what I'm doing or what other people are doing and how we are successful with it. And that's all you need, because when you start doing that, people are going to start seeing that and they're going to start coming to you asking questions because they're intrigued. The last thing you need to focus on is doing 2 coach invites a week. So these are going to be messages you send to people who you think would make a great coach and who you want on your team. Now, you guys should all have a dream team list, and that you should always be constantly adding to it. Now, these are people that would make good coaches. Either they have a great fitness story, or they're just very positive and encouraging people. Maybe they have a financial need that this business can fill for them, or maybe they just kind of need accountability to help them continue on their fitness journey. Or maybe they just are a type of person who loves to help people. And those are all great characteristics I look for when approaching people about the coaching business. And again, this doesn't need to be anything, a long drawn out message. It just needs to be simple. But you want to start building that relationship and have a close relationship with that person before you send that invite. So that's why sending out those relationship building messages are so important, and constantly doing them. So here's an example of a coach invite that I'll send to maybe a challenger I have in my challenge group. That's really just kind of standing out. They're in the group posting consistently. They're really encouraging each other. Other people, they're really just focused and enjoying themselves. And I know that would make a perfect coach, because they have that passion and they have that success with the program that they can share with other people. So, just a simple invite. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I love how positive you're being in my challenge group and how you're really encouraging others. And I just want you to know, I think you would make a fantastic coach. Have you ever considered doing what I do as a coach? Simple as that. And again, I will always have invite examples. But really, you just kind of want to plant the seed and get them thinking about it. And they may come back with, no, that's something I'm not interested in, or hey, I really don't know a lot about it. And that's where you can start on with that conversation. But the main thing is you just want to plant that seed and have them think about it. And again, be consistent with your posting, because once that seed is planted, they're really going to be watching you and seeing how your business is progressing and seeing how well you're doing. Okay, so I hope this helps. I know for me, it's really just cut out a lot of time, and I can get a lot more work done in 30 minutes when it used to take me over an hour. So use this to your advantage and be consistent with it. That is the most important thing. And it may take a little bit of time to build, but I promise you, if you do these tasks every single day, or at least, during your business hours that you set for yourself, you will be successful. It will just take time. Okay, thanks guys.